I am here with Christine Lawson, EVP of Sales and Revenue at Aparium Hotel Group, joining me from San Francisco, correct?
That is correct.
Fantastic. Thank you for joining me.
My
Let's
pleasure.
let's jump right in. So,
Right.
how you doing? How's it been?
Well, well, that's a loaded question. That could be a whole day answer, Jason. But right now it's been humbling. I'm in my first 90 days with Aparium, and thrilled to be here. I think it's humbling for all of us. I know for me, as we continue to navigate COVID and what that's bringing to our doorstep, and really trying to understand how to manage our business that's changing day by day, minute by minute, it seems, under circumstances that are surreal and something that we've never dealt with before. It's almost like all of the big business events and world events that we've been through in the industry over the years, this kind of they all pale in comparison. So, it's humbling. I really just try and keep positive and focus on the tasks at hand. It is what it is. So I don't want to get I don't want to draw myself down or the team to come down. So just kind of keeping my head up and doing the best that I can.
So, how many hotels within the group?
Right now in the group, we have 7 operating hotels, and then we've got 4 that we have in the pipeline to open. 2 will open this year, September and October. Wow. And then we have 2 that will open in Q1, early Q2 of next year.
And type of hotels? What kind are they?
Our hotels we're boutique hotels. So, smaller, anywhere from, 150 rooms on down. So really that kind of unique boutique experience.
Leisure travelers mostly, or you get a mix?
Actually, we get a great mix. Similar to my past experience, we get a great mix of group business, both, corporate group business as well as social group business. And we do a lot of business transient travel as well as leisure, mostly on the weekends. So actually, we have a pretty robust and well-rounded market segmentation.
So you've got 7 open.
Yep.
How are they doing?
Well, 7 out of the 7, 2 are still not open. So 5, those are 7 operating hotels. 2 will open later this year.
Okay.
They're doing fine. I think if we had a bunch of other hoteliers and business folks on this call, they would be saying the same thing. Really what we're seeing right now, the segment that has the health is that drive market segment. So we're seeing, midweek travel is more challenged for us. We're seeing midweek travel, but really where we're having the most success is on the weekends with, families and individuals and couples that just can drive somewhere and kind of, get out of the day-to-day kind of COVID fog. So we've been doing very well on the weekends. Midweek for us and for most of the hotel community is business travel, and that's been hard hit. And I think we're seeing that come back much more slowly, obviously. So they've been doing well. And again, the weekends are stronger. We've got, a couple of our hotels, one in Kansas City, the Crossroads, and the Hewing in Minneapolis have fantastic rooftops that we've reopened, obviously with the proper social distancing and all the necessary requirements to have business there. So that's been great to kind of drive demand both to the rooftop and also for folks to make a night of it as well.
So what are some of the tactics that you're employing right now to try to drive some business?
What we say to each other every day is do whatever you can as long as it's not illegal. And we, sometimes we thought maybe illegal's not bad, Jason, we're not sure. So really, the tactics, it's interesting in this kind of environment because I think, and this is what is great about being surrounded by really smart people, is in this environment, it's easy to just be like, oh my God, to kind of run to the bottom with whether it's rate or, just kind of go, make kind of drastic decisions because things feel so overwhelming. So we've really been developing a lot of tools to really manage what we're doing, why we're doing it, what's going on by city and state, how things are being affected. We're on the phone as a team literally multiple times a day to just check in with the hotels. So we've really kind of created a balance of offering things that are company-wide, both on a transient and group, from a group and transient perspective. So we've got promotions. The transient one will launch later this month, and we have a group one launching next week, so that we can offer, for groups, whether it's a percentage off the master with flexible attrition and cancellation. I'm sure you've heard this a lot. And also offering a really cool transient promotion that we're putting the final touches on now. So we want campaigns and offerings that are available across the portfolio because there's a sense of consistency there. It really encourages folks to try us out in different cities, and it really helps us cross-sell. So that's important to us. Then we want to really make sure that we're meeting the needs, the unique needs of each city. So, what's happening in Kansas City may be very different than what's happening even in Topeka or in Minneapolis. So we really look at, what does the segmentation look like? What are our customers, searching for and asking for? What are the comp sets doing? And really, with the brand-wide and company-wide campaigns, really looking at, what type of offers make sense by city, by hotel, whether that's an advanced purchase or, stay 2 nights, get the 3rd night at a discount. So it really varies by city, but we're kind of taking that 2-pronged approach of kind of the broad Aparium and then the unique needs of each city.
Right. So what do you see for the rest of the year? Any thoughts?
Oh gosh, well, I wish I had a crystal ball. I keep pulling out like my little cousin's 2.5, and he has one of those little 8 balls, and I keep shaking it, hoping that something floats up that gives me some real knowledge. Really, honestly, what I see in all transparency is more of the same. I think that the rest of this year will be really. We need a vaccine, right? I think we all know that the vaccine is really kind of going to open the gateways and bring us back to some sort of normalcy or our new normal, whatever that ends up looking like. So my thought is we'll see, business will continue to be challenged. We'll still continue to see the drive markets and the weekend business. We've also seen, which I know others have, weddings for some reason, even in a pandemic, everyone's still getting married. So we're thrilled about that. But I think companies will spend the rest of the year really kind of figuring out how are they going to come back in 2021? What does that roadmap look like? What are their goals? What are the strategies and tactics they're going to put into place so that they can really make 2021, a year where they bring back their teams. They're prepared to have more travel come to their hotels and restaurants and bars and rooftops, and be able to serve that need well. So I feel like everyone's kind of in planning mode while we have the chance to do that, and kind of putting their roadmaps together.
So we're about to time out in 30 seconds. What kind of advice do you have for hoteliers?
My advice is keep your wits about you. Really manage the day-to-day, but also put together a roadmap and be able to pivot quickly, and really think about what you're learning from this situation, this whole COVID situation, and what business things that you've done differently. What are you going to bring? What are you going to bring into your kind of toolbox in the future? Because we're probably doing things differently now that we should have been doing before COVID.
All right.
So,
Good advice. Thanks, Christine.
yeah, yeah. Thank you so much.